Welcome to part 2 of Lille to Aberdeen. I've got there me old tanks and I've just arrived at Newcastle upon Tyne. Why, aye man. Sorry if that, I don't mean to be offensive, I'm just bored today. Right, okay, let's get it go. We've got aircon noise in the background, sorry about that, because the old computer's quite hot. It's been quite a warm day today. Here we go. I'm just going to check. Yeah, we got ages. Should be fine. I did crash a couple of times earlier, as in the computer did, because it got so hot. It's, by my standards, it's a high-power PC. It's got a GeForce GTX 760 graphics card, which gets pretty hot. And I say I work in an office, my own office, but I work in an office. And yeah, it's lovely, but it needs cooling down. If I get hot, I either put the aircon on or open the door, but computers can't do that. So I've mucked about with the fan setting. I've got something by Corsair, so you can regulate the fan speed, but I don't know enough about it to do it properly, and I don't obviously want to knacker the computer up, so I don't like a lot of background noise when I'm doing these voiceovers, but I'd rather have that noise rather than a dodgy PC. So I do apologise if it's not as clear as it normally is, but anyway, let's give it a go. It's been quite nice here in the UK today. I've been here before on this roundabout, and it is quite a busy roundabout. Probably could have gone then, but never mind. He wasn't hanging about, was he? Right, nor am I. We'll have to give way. Alright then, maybe you won't. Obviously size doesn't matter. This is the neck of the woods. Okie dokie. We have got, whoa, we have got, what do we got? 383 kilometres, that's what, roughly 250 miles, is that? Something like that. And I think most, if not all of it, is these sort of A roads, so I have to drive pretty carefully. If it will start raining soon. I'm okay for fuel, well, so I've got about 2/3 of a tank. Probably have to, there's probably a thing on there is on the Scania, I think, how many kilometres or miles you've got left in the tank, but I can't see it for me, but anyway. So I certainly shouldn't need a sleep or a rest stop. 10 hours before my next rest, and I should arrive there in 5 hours, almost 6 hours time, so I'm sort of 4 hours clear. We'll see about that. Okay, what road's this? Okay, I've cancelled it. Nice and clear. Lucky, because I wasn't going to stop anyway. The A596 was that. I think the only thing I'm going to have to stop for is fuel. Still loving this game. I've had it around about 3 weeks now. I don't play on it every day, and when I do play on it, it's only for an hour or so. So I'm far from being what you call anywhere near an expert, but I love it. The A6, what's that saying? Hold on, let's just... Oh, okay, give way then. Alright, now I'll give way. Oh, very good. Yeah, I'm far from being an expert or anywhere near half decent on this, but I'm learning and I'm enjoying it. That's the main thing. So I've just got to learn how to sort of, gauge stop brakes and fuel brakes and stuff like that, just like in life really, but yeah, I do enjoy it. That one will have it on. What's the speed limit? It looks like a 40 or 50. So I do apologise if that aircon is getting on your nerves in the background. It's not overly noisy, but it's when you're trying to concentrate as a listener or viewer to these sort of YouTube things that people do, I imagine it might be less than ideal. But I've got to protect my old PC, I'm afraid. I say my old PC, it's about 6 weeks old. I suppose if I'm going to do many more of these, it might be a question of considering relocating it, just so it's in a cooler area and it's further away from my mic. I don't actually have to have the PC right by me. It's just the way, the geography of the office at the moment. But anyway, early days, so apologies anyway if it's a bit annoying, a bit irritating, but there we go. I did one trip a few days ago, I think it was over the weekend, and I had no speeding fines, no crashes, no nothing. I think I went wrong on the route. I cocked up I overshot a turning or something. I did correct it, and I got there, and it was great. And I think it was my biggest earn, which was about 23 grand. And I had no penalties at all. How refreshing is that? I better not open me big gob in case I cock something up here. But we shall see. It's great how you can feel the sleep ripples, rumble strips, I think you call them, on the road there through the steering wheel. I've got a, for those of you who don't know, may not even care, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I've got a Logitech G27, and I've got a Playseat Evolution, which is great. It's a step up from an office chair running on 4 caster wheels. Yeah, love it. This and FSX, Flight Sim X, are the only things I play when I have the time. And I'm afraid because of this wonderful game, FSX has taken a back seat in the past 2 or 3 weeks, but I still love it. I'm not ditching it. An occasional live round of golf when I have the time. I think that's a wee bit zealous, a wee bit fast on that one. It's quite windy around here. I've never actually been to this part of England, or UK. Well, it's not England, it's UK, isn't it? Scotland. But yeah, I've never been to this part before. So, in real life either. But I enjoy learning all about this game. I'm sure that for you professionals out there, it's nothing to it. But for me, I just like understanding how it works and what to do and do it properly. And that way I get more enjoyment from it. But a lot of it is not obvious to me, I'm afraid. I'm not a seasoned gamer, never have been. Cool. What's that bridge? It's like a aqueduct. I think I better slow down. I think I'm driving rather enthusiastically. I think it's this sort of road all the way up to Aberdeen. Trying to keep to around 1500 revs at peak, so that's like the maximum torque as I understand it, and then change gear, because if it's any more than that, it's both uneconomical and I would imagine quite wearing on the engine. I'm sure I'll be corrected if that's not right, but found quite an unusual amount of those wind turbines, which I don't know if that's in real life, if they're there, but I do see quite a lot of them on this game. How far we got? 259. It's about 150 miles roughly. Right, where are we going? Ah, straight on. Sorry about the noise in the background, that's one of my tape machines rewinding a little job I've done. Let's have a look. We're going straight on here. Don't want to go much more than about 90k with this load on the back. Just going to stop the map there just to make sure we're going to be okay for fuel. Yes, we are, because worst case scenario, if I do struggle with the fuel, we've got that garage there, and we've got another one, another two. I think we'll be alright, but anyway, let's see. This is one of the longest journeys I've done. I did another one just over 1,000 kilometres yesterday, I think it was. Takes roughly an hour, so it's not too bad. One of my daughters was actually at Edinburgh a couple of weeks ago for the Fringe Festival. Very good, they did very well indeed. Bit of boring information there for you. So we're heading towards Aberdeen. Cool, you really feel that's really clever. You really feel the sort of dips and the shit on the road, really. Oh dear. I'm going too far. So they're pretty hefty fines. I don't know if it's aimed at lorry drivers or just this game, but my god. There we go. I knew I'd open my mouth too soon, saying about my fineless, my penalty-less trip the other day. Never mind. Right. Next left. I want to gauge and improve on my braking so that I don't ram the brakes on. You know, I want to do it smoothly, but sometimes the roads don't tell me anyway. They don't give you enough information. You know, you find sort of traffic suddenly stopping, and so I kind of overreact. Like this lorry here, who May or may not come out. I hope he doesn't. No, he won't. I think this one's a 700 bhp, so I should be able to get it. But no, he's going to piss all over me. Clever clogs. Okay. We have 190k to go. I don't think we're going to need any fuel. I'm still at that early stage, because I'm not that clever on these games, of gauging how far you get to a tank of fuel and how long it takes and da-da-da. But, yeah, I reckon half a tank with the distance I've travelled. If I've come from Lille to Newcastle by time and we're halfway now to Aberdeen, there's no way that I can see I'm going to need any more fuel on this trip anyway. Right. So we're looking at getting there approximately 2 hours. That's 12:45 then. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's not very clever, John. Watch the speed limit. Because I do not want to be wrapped across the knuckles with another big fine. I'll nudge it down a bit, I think. It's lovely scenery, if this is vaguely true. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pause and save it, because I've got so far on this trip and I don't want the computer going a bit funny on me again. So I'm just going to save it. Save game. Arrived time. I'm going to call it O2 en route to Aberdeen, and it's probably not going to let me type all that, is it? Yes, it is. Good. Okay, that way. At least I've got it thus far, so I don't have to do it all again. Should we have a little BSOD, blue screen of death? So we're on a motorway, so I believe trucks, because I haven't limited this one, should be unrestricted. I don't know. I think the normal one's 56 miles an hour if they're restricted, but anyway, I'm not going to worry about that for now. Here we go. Getting off here. Didn't even look. That was silly boy. Watch that car. That's because I haven't got... It's my fault, definitely. But because I haven't got track IR... Why? I don't understand this. We shouldn't have to give way here. It does it on other places as well. There's no way that would happen. That's me being intentionally annoyingly impatient. I'm going to stop because I don't want an accident. Crash vehicle offence. How? Where? Where? I'm just giving way to it. How have I done that? Oh dear. Can't win. Didn't see that. Okay. I will reverse. That was quite funny. can drive away. Will he drive away? Don't know. This is how you waste time. He's still waiting for them, I suppose, so... Okay, they've let him go. Have they let him go? Yeah, go. Someone make a move. Right, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go into the path of that, whatever it was. I'm going to go do this, and I don't really care, because I'm beyond caring now. Now he moves. Now I'll get him. He's not surely going to do what I think he's going to do, no. Because otherwise I'm going to get fined for going on the wrong side of the road. Ah, that was annoying. No fuss, no drama. That's me. Bloody annoying, though. Let's just move on. That's about £1,000 then in 2 incidents. One's a speeding fine, and one's blindly rolling into a car, having just said, I'm not going to have a crash at this junction. Huh. Twat. Okie dokie, 126k left. Calm down on your speed. Foot to the floor now. Wonder what I'm trying to do that while I'm driving, which isn't good for me. Is it F7? Where's the one that tells you the damage to your truck? Don't know. Maybe it's 7, not F7. Maybe it's 7. Find out when we get there, because nothing I do now can change that. Unless I crash and it's going to make it worse. Right. Concentrate on what we're doing. I'm fair hurtling down these roads. I think that's probably time. It's not that curly. It's not bendy road. Not that bendy a road. I think there's some mods you can get for this. I haven't put any mods on at all. Yes, I hear you all yawning and shouting at me. Why don't I? I don't feel I need to at the moment, but when I know more what I'm doing with this game, there's a physics mod that you can put on that does your suspension on your truck. It's visually more realistic, and I assume that maybe it has an actual physical effect on the way it drives and handles around corners and things like that. There's different, I think there's different mods for different weather, e.g. snow, different countries you can go to, you can see different vehicles on the road, you can have liveries, logos on your lorries, you can see Eddie Stobart and FedEx and things like that. Just make it a bit more, you know, pleasing to the eye, a bit more realistic as well. There's a lot of effort gone into this. I haven't a clue how you program. Not a clue. I'm going to slow down a bit. But hats off to the guys who've done this, because, as I say, I'm not an avid gamer. But, in other words, I don't play an awful lot of games. But the ones I've played, Flight Sim is pretty good. You have to buy extra scenery for that, though, to make it more realistic. But this is the most realistic game I've played. I've got Battlefield, which is very good, but I'm no good at that. Too slow. But yeah, this one, that's the Xbox as well. But this one, very good. Very good indeed, in my view. It's great for my R&R, what little I have. That's rest and relaxation. R&R. One hour to go. And we've got to sleep in 5 hours. No problem at all. Speeding. No loan installments. Wow. They should have a different noise, different sound for that. One for money coming in, which you probably won't hear a lot on my game, and one for money going out. Yeah, I think they should. Also, another thing, I've said it on a couple of my videos, even as a newbie to this sort of game, I think to make it more accurate, you should be able to tell it how many hours you want to rest, to sleep, because I think it probably does. It goes so fast, but I think it's about 8 or 9 hours or something. I don't know, but you know, you can overdo it, overcook it, and you don't. I'm not aware that you can change it. It can make you late. Whereas if you were running late and you said, well, actually, I want to sleep for 5 hours instead of 8, I think there should be a way to do that. Don't know. We're practically there now. 36 minutes. That's going to take, what, 5 minutes, if that, I reckon. We're going to pressure tank Aberdeen Stokes. Aberdeen Stokes. There's another tape finished. Sorry about the noise in the background. The computer's been good though since I adjusted the fan speeds. It must get so hot in there, man. It's about 35 miles an hour I'm doing. Yeah, it is, yeah. Looking at the K on the left and the MPH on the right. We ain't going to need the services at the moment. Quite economical, this truck. Once I'm more familiar with how you operate your garages and your drivers, I'll be even happier with this game. I'm sure it's very, very simple, but I don't find it overly intuitive. There's a lot to it in my view anyway, but like I said, I'm not really a gamer. Like you guys, I'm sure, understand exactly how it works. There had to be someone turning right there, didn't there? Well, we're now at Aberdeen. Would it say you discovered Aberdeen, or Aberdeen discovered, or something? I'm sure it will. Why would you put your brakes on in front of a big truck in a tunnel when there's nothing ahead of you? I bet you're mates with that bloke whose car I trashed at that junction a little while back, ain't you? You're trying to goad me. Now you've caused me, you little bugger. Just stole my darn truck. Oh, if you could wind these windows down, I'd say a few expletives to you, my friend. Yes, you. I horn at you. Okie dokie, now it will say you've gone through the red lights. Where are we going here? Where are we going here? Right. No indicators. And wrong gear. Other than that, doing pretty well. Are we here? You have discovered. Okay, okay. So back to map, please. It's Aberdeen Stokes or something, wasn't it? Looks like it's over there. Gone too far, so I can't see the red light in my mirrors, or out of the windows, I should say. So I'm going to go for this view until we start. I think we're going right here. Oh, that's... look at all that space between those trucks that they want me to reverse into. That is the worst part of this. I love it, but I'm no good at it. I love a challenge. I used to have a caravan, like, many years ago. Where's he going with this, everyone says. But I was pretty good at reversing, but because this is a game, I can't actually work out the best way to do it. So at the moment, I try and get an aerial view, and everything's in reverse. Too steep a turn. But let's see. Yeah, it is. I'm going to straighten up. That's all right. This takes forever. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. One more should do it. I kind of want an aerial view. Can you get one of them in this? Never tried it actually. Let's try out the window. That should be better. That's better. just starting to rain. Right. Apart from the parking, excellent. That's what we like to see. Okay, I did get fined. Why doesn't it show the fines on here, the penalties? I had a crash and I got a speeding fine. So do you have like a bank statement here or whatever? I just would have thought that would have come up on the statement thing here, on the figures here. Anyway, that's it. So thank you very much. Let's just check to see how my truck is. Yeah, that's not bad at all for all that palaver. I'm going to leave that. All I need to do is consider my next job, get some fuel, probably get some sleep. I shall see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.